Alright, so today on NewbieVeT, got two special guests. We got my girl Pooda K and Missterious.
What's up?
What's going on, man? What y'all been up to?
We
working.
Good. Yeah.
Working. Her, so you got a new release. You know you coming out with Fuckboy. Pretty unique name. But what was the origin behind, like, what made you come up with the title of that?
We was on the phone one day, and I don't know, I ain't gonna say no names, but I was really pissed off about a certain situation. And I was like, I'm just tired of these fuck niggas. Like, I'm gonna make a song called Fuckboy, and, you know, my girl hit me up like, you feel me, let's do this shit. And we just made it happen.
Yes.
Right. What you thought about when she hit you up with it?
Oh, I was like, I'm ready, cause shit, I knew all the experience I had with some fuck niggas. I was like, shit, we could run that shit, cause that's easy. Like, it's good for you to write music, you know what I'm saying, about real shit, cause that shit gonna come hard, and that motherfucker hard too. So you know, yeah, it's lit.
So what is y'all definition of a fuckboy?
Flexed up.
Like, okay, give me an example for flexed up.
Just lame, flexed up, like lame ass nigga, like niggas just be lame.
Right. I mean, it ain't really too much
It
more
ain't
that
too
you can
much,
say, like.
cause fuckboy just define it all. Like,
Right.
if you a fuckboy, you like the lowest of the lowest, like lowest.
Niggas that talk more than bitches, niggas that really be putting on, you know what I'm saying, like. Ain't no need a lot to kick it, you know what I'm saying?
No
be
need.
100, keep that shit 100, and that just is what it is. So when you cross certain boundaries, you know what I'm saying, just lying about little shit, or, you know what I'm saying, just being a lame ass nigga, you're considered a fuckboy, and it's just, period.
Alright, so say like for instance you dating a guy, right? And you know, he didn't tell you in the beginning that he was dating someone. You know what I'm saying? Because they was like on and off.
Fuckboy.
On and off. So, but they wasn't in a committed relationship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they were just sleeping around.
Yeah.
He don't tell you that, but you find out later. Like, would you be upset with him? Would you consider that fuckboy-ish?
That ain't nothing to get upset about. Like,
Yeah, cause like we still single.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you single, I'm single.
Right.
I don't know. I guess no, because that's not exactly their girlfriend. So no, because everybody just single.
And what if you know the girl?
If I know the girl, fair game, pass that nigga around. Right. Nah, I'm just playing.
Hey, no, she just playing. Let me tell you something. Y'all niggas do us like this. So guess what? We gonna do the same thing.
Like,
shit.
So
like,
women actually do
we
that.
Sharing. We
So
sharing.
like women actually have conversations like that about that.
For sure. Why not? Why not? Shit, we gotta know what's going on out here. Because if you don't talk, you don't know. Like,
we gotta be here for each other. Because these niggas not gonna tell us.
Right.
We just tell each other.
It ain't even about gossiping, because dudes do the same thing. Like,
yeah, that's true.
And they do it worse.
Right.
Because females, they'll tell you stuff, but at the same time, we're not gonna tell you every single thing. It's probably like one person will tell every single thing, but we only gonna tell you what we want you to know. Honestly.
Right.
So.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Dudes do gossip because once they they start talking to a female or anything like that, they gotta tell their friends, and their friend tell their friend, and then
their friend go to Facebook.
Then they wonder why they homeboy be in your inbox.
Period. Because you done told them that you smashed, bruh. Now they want to see what it's like.
They want to see what it was.
Yeah, because I don't talk about my sex life. That's a no. Like, you know, I might say something like she said to maybe one girl, like, oh yeah, me and such linked up. But it ain't no such thing as, oh yeah, his such was woo, and because then the girl can be like, this sound good. Like, I might gotta slide.
She might try to push up.
Yeah, you don't do stuff like that.
You don't share the goods.
Period.
Because women be curious.
You share the goods.
Yeah, because women, other women and guys be curious.
Facts. Especially
if you hear something, you might see somebody that might be cute, or you might be interested in it, but they might be off limits or something like that.
Right.
And so you wonder.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
But it's definitely.
So.
Free game.
So, explain, coming up with a listening party, like what made y'all come up, first of all, what made y'all click, like what made y'all come together, like y'all grew up together, or it was just something y'all just wound up happening to meet?
We already knew about each other. Some of the people, like, what it was like, probably from partying back in the day. So I would say partying. And I did a song, G-Spot. And I just reached out to a lot of the other Augusta female artists and see if they wanted to be a part of it. And then from there, we just started like supporting each other for each other videos and just trying to like be there for each other videos to just have that support group within us, you know, because it's hard to just get genuine support. So we just try to be there for each other.
Right. And it's real too. Like,
yeah.
It's hard to find real people, you know what I'm saying, that really fuck with you. So when it comes to like rap and shit like that, like you'll have people pull up, you're gonna have people, you know what I'm saying, say they support you and say they fuck with you, but you'll actually see the motherfuckers who really fuck with you because everything that you do, and no, you know what I'm saying, we don't look for praise or nothing like that, but it'll be like, oh girl, that's good, or you know what I'm saying, such and such got this coming up, you know what I'm saying, we can do it together instead of the day of or before you go or you on your way, like, yeah, girl, I'm going to perform. And I'm like, well, damn, like, I ain't hear nothing about this. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, we all don't have to do the same thing. But at the same time, everybody not like you either. If I get something and I hear about something, I'm going to call Pooda and I'm going to let her know, like, yo, this is going on. Yeah. Whether I win or whether she win, you know what I'm saying, one of us going to go up.
Yeah. Right.
And that's just, you know what I'm saying, you got to have a genuine soul like that. Like, it's okay. We all trying to get to the same spot. Ain't no pressure, ain't no beef. Like, we in this together.
Yeah. Which should be really good because I feel like if all the women in Augusta actually came together and actually, you know, did certain things together, like I'm pretty sure everybody ain't gonna work together.
For sure.
But have some kind of common ground where everybody understands, like, okay, what's important. This your lane, this my lane, this shit. But it all comes together and work. You know, that'd be straight. But, you know, that's in the perfect world.
Right. It's definitely not perfect out here.
Definitely not perfect.
It's 2020.
Not in Augusta.
So why you think, so why is it hard for women to work with other women?
Egos. Yeah. I think
competition.
Yeah, and I think we got big egos. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But, again, we're all trying to get to the same spot. So, the next person might think you're doing just a little bit more than them because you got a little bit more people in your video or you got a little bit more people to come support you on your performance. But what they don't know is just by what you see, looks can be deceiving. You might have 10 people at this performance, but your next performance, maybe 3 people only show up. Right. It's all, you know, other people, they have lives and they have stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can't expect the same thing when it comes to you, the next person, and the next person.
Yeah. You gotta go with that your own pace. Like,
yeah. That's real. That's real. Because, I mean, everybody's success story is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all working together, but you might, you know, but y'all might not blow together. You might blow for something else. She might blow for something else, but y'all still.
We still gonna be together.
Together, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, so every success story is different. So, okay, cool. So what we gonna expect at this listening party? Like, what y'all got lined up? Or is it a secret?
It's not really a secret, but oh yeah, September 27th, listening party. Fuckboy listening party. It's an all-black event, private party, so we only inviting a certain amount of people. Don't get mad, y'all. We can only have a certain amount of people in the building. You know what I'm saying? We wish we could invite anybody, but it is a private event with only a certain amount of invites. So we had to kind of, you know, dummy it down just a little bit. But we got a couple cameras coming. We got a couple people that's going to be like videoing. So we're going to make sure y'all see everything.
We just finna be lit, y'all. We finna eat good.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? Like,
eat good, drink good. Yeah, we
eat
definitely
good.
gonna be lit, and we gonna be looking good too. Stay tuned for that, cause baby, we about to be fine.
Okay, so y'all planning on shooting a video for Fuckboy?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that's a secret.
That's a secret.
Yeah, that one is secret.
Yeah.
You gotta see how that one coming.
Yeah, that's gonna be big.
Gonna catch them off guard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so what are some ways when it comes to women in general? What are some ways that you feel like? All right, 'cause going back to what you said earlier, when you was like genuine support. What do y'all consider as genuine support from people?
Like you got certain people, like she said, like you might got a different amount of people come out for this performance or that performance. You got some people who only come out because of like the event, like, oh, you performing here or there, oh, so I'ma come. But if it's like something small or you know, it's never small to the artist, but to the
Right.
people you expect to come or come out and support, you know, they like, well, that spot don't be popping, or this
Yeah.
person and that person ain't going out that night, so I ain't gonna go. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not genuine, because you only coming out because, oh, such and such gonna be there too.
Right.
But if you support me, you gonna be there whether you the only person in the crowd with 50 other people, or just you yourself, you know, like.
Right.
So that's the difference between it. That's really how I feel about it. You shouldn't come support me based off of nobody else attendance if I'm supposed to be there.
Right.
Like,
And a prime example of that is, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to get somewhere, you know what I'm saying, not just here, like we would like to be worldwide. So let's just say in the next couple months they call us and say, we want you to come perform at the Hip Hop Awards. Now, we've been doing all these videos in Augusta.
ain't nobody, you feel me?
Nobody ain't show up, nobody ain't come. But as soon as we go to the Hip Hop Awards, now everybody want to come.
yeah.
So that's like what we mean by genuine. Like,
Right.
be there from, you know what I'm saying, the bottom all the way up.
Bottom up,
Like
right.
Drake said, we started from the bottom. So we want to see them genuine from the bottom people.
Yep.
I have an assistant and I have 2 dancers. I could be completely honest with y'all when I tell y'all right now I ain't making no fucking money. The only money I'm making is working. Like, I'm spending fucking money.
Yeah, if
but I
anything,
have those
spending.
people with me, my assistant and my 2 dancers, that don't give a fuck if I'm making money. They don't care if they not getting paid for no show. You know what I'm saying? They don't care if they get paid for their services. They're still just there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by starting from the bottom. Because when I make it, they gonna be straight. Like, that just is what it is. Show me from the beginning when we ain't have shit, and I'm gonna make sure you good.
Right.
So yeah, that's how they go.
Right. Okay. I'm ask you this question. I ask a lot of people this question, and okay. All right. If somebody give you $10 million and they tell you they need you to spend $10 million in 24 hours, and if you could spend $10 million in 24 hours.
Damn.
If you can spend $10 million in 24 hours, but you can't have nothing in your name.
Okay.
But you got to be able to spend $10 million in 10 million in 24 hours. They give you $30 million.
Okay.
For you to. You think you can spend $10 million in a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
What can you spend in a day? $10 million?
Yeah.
Well, you definitely said, you know, we don't have to get anything in our own name, but I know business people, you know what I'm saying, ready to get some shit. So we gonna rack the fuck up on a couple businesses. No, I gotta get me a house. No, I gotta get me a car. I'm gonna go be in the studio for 24 hours. I'm probably gonna make 2 videos that day. Like, we gonna spend that shit. Yeah, for sure. For sure. If I'm not doing it, I'm gonna have my assistant. I'm gonna be like, Rhonda, look, you need to go this and this. We'll take this money and go ahead and book this, book that. Like, yeah, we gonna spend that shit.
So you wouldn't be overwhelmed. This picture, like, you just think about this now. Y'all say this now. This picture, you wake up, you're checking, you go to bed, your checking account $100. Wake up,
10
million.
I'm gonna.
What's the
spend
first
that
thing
shit.
you gonna do? Who
Buy
the
a
first
house.
person you gonna call?
Nobody.
That's a good
Come on,
answer.
Legend. I'm finna take you to school. I'm finna go buy my girl
So
some of
Legend going to school
everything.
that day?
Legend going to school because I don't need her in the way of me
So
getting the
you got
stuff
10
I'm
million.
eat.
She still going to school that day.
She still gonna go to school that day because she
Okay.
gonna need her
So-
education.
Yes, that's real.
But I'm definitely finna go all out and ball out for her before she get out of school. She gonna come home to everything like, Mama, what the house at? We left it. We got, you feel me? We gonna leave the whole house. We gonna leave the clothes,
Right,
the
we
car.
start
Mama,
over.
that ain't the Malibu, girl. We
We
gonna
got
leave
another
everything.
car. Yeah, don't play with her.
Everything. We just gonna start. You feel? Come on. All you need, what you want, your tablet? Leave it. We get you an apple. You feel me? Like, we just everything. We gonna leave everything and just start
Facts.
new. And
I don't think it'll be overwhelming.
yeah, I don't think it'd be overwhelming.
Especially, you gotta think about it too. It's all about the hustle and it's all about the grind.
Yeah.
You just told me if I get rid of 10 mil, you gonna give me 3. You
What?
think I ain't gonna
I'm
goddamn?
gonna try to
what?
block.
What? Oh, you said 30. My bad. Excuse
30,
that. If
30.
I get rid of 10, you gonna give me 30. I'm gonna get rid of that
Gonna get
because
rid
I
of
get
it.
to keep the 30. Like, we done already balled out.
Yeah.
Like, we up.
Then,
We up.
what? I'm talking about that. I'm definitely look out for my family.
That's
My
how
nephew, mama, brother.
spend $10 million on your family.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not in your name.
My mama,
So,
brother, my daddy. I'm talking about everybody gonna be
you
here,
gotta look at it like-
here. Hand it out.
The reason I asked that, I tell you the reason I asked that, I tell people, because some people, it gives out mixed answers. You know, because really the correct answer is like you spend $10 million on your family.
Yeah.
Because like you can't have it in your name. So if I spend 10, just basically you giving $10 million away.
Just give it to them. Here, you get that much, you get that much. It ain't in my hand no more. It's spent. Like,
so you got $30 million to yourself now. They can't ask you for shit.
Right. Yeah, because you done set them straight. You good. Like, don't call me for 2 years. Talking about no money.
2 years.
So
they better invest them
so you give a family relative $1 million. Yeah. And they blow it in 6 months.
I can't give you nothing.
I can't give you nothing.
I'm talking about, what if they down and out? You wouldn't help them no more.
I wouldn't help them.
I wouldn't give them no money in their hands.
If it's not my mom, my dad, my sister, or my brother, I can't help you. Because like, it ain't no way. Like, I'm telling you, if you blow it, then you're irresponsible. Like she said,
$1 million.
Okay, I lied. I might not help you, but you will never get no money in your hand. Like,
no lump sum like that.
You.
Yeah, like
for sure.
What you trying to do? Come on, let's go do it. Like, not because now I gotta pacify you now because you don't know how to control money. Like $1 million in 6 months.
Okay.
Man, please.
You better have invested in some
invested in something, right?
Okay. All right. So let's go into the celebrity world. WAP. You know, when that song released, Megan and Cardi had a lot of backlash from people saying that, you know, it was a lot of sex exploited stuff. They was doing different things. Then the backlash, especially after you know, Megan getting shot. Yeah. You know, all the jokes and memes and different things of Cardi getting divorced. Yeah. So when it comes to the impact of when WAP dropped and how you see the kids on TikTok doing it, doing the WAP and different things like that, do you feel like, because it isn't like we haven't had this type of music before.
Yeah, because back in the day it was like, worse. Don't stop, pop that pussy, let me see you doodle brown. You feel me? Like, used to be.
So it was worse. Yeah, it was more open. You know what I'm saying? At least now they try to hide it.
It was more visual back then. They scripted it out in the song.
Right,
like
So why do you think it's more, people look down on it more than it used to be back in the day? Cause they looked down on it back in the day, but it wasn't.
It's like it's more. They more.
I think it's because people are more, just into shit that they don't have no business being in the business of. Like, that's not your business. If you don't like music or whatever, then you shouldn't be looking at it. If you feel like your kids shouldn't listen to it, they shouldn't listen to it. They give them too much access. Because when I was young, the wood and all that shit, we didn't see that. I didn't see the wood. Like, I had to wait.
The clean
house
version,
party.
BT.
I didn't see that.
BT
like
version.
My parents, they put me away from a lot, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because I was a virgin till I was 19. Not saying anything about anybody, but sometimes you do have to raise your kids like that if that's how you want to raise them.
Right.
Then you got those parents who don't care. So again, some people be in the business of it that should not have no business of it.
Right.
You either envy or you're not. If you don't care if your kids listen to it, because you got some kids that cuss their parents out, then hey, do your thing.
Right.
If you do care because your kids listen to it, stop giving them access on their tablets. There are certain ways that you can block them from that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't get mad at the artist for being their self, because at the end of the day, we have to be ourselves.
Right.
A lot of my music is just like WAP. I say I take a nigga money, and that just is what it is.
Yeah.
I'ma pop that pussy for a real nigga. That just is what it is. Your kids either gonna listen to it or they not. That's on you. Block them. Don't let them listen to it. Real raw, real nasty. I'm telling y'all right now, it's not what it is. I like Uncle Luke. That's what I grew up to. My auntie had me on Uncle Luke.
Yeah, I follow Uncle Luke.
I was in the car with her.
Yeah.
When I was listening to Uncle Luke. But when I was with my mom and daddy.
You remember the song?
I ain't listen to that shit. Yeah, Doodle Brown, like she just said. I was listening to Band in the USA, Sally. Sally. What? Yeah. My daddy was mad as hell that my auntie let me listen to that shit. But I start dancing it too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like their kids to dance, pop their butt and stuff like that. Because I had a dance team. The girls want their kids to be on the team, but then they'll be like, oh, well, her daddy don't want her to do it. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Yeah. She's a little girl. She gonna play basketball. She gonna dance. She gonna cheerlead. You can't keep your kids away from real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real.
Right.
Again, I was a virgin until 19. But when I moved to Augusta, my bad, Key, I didn't know nothing about what a dyke was or none of that shit. Like, I was lost as fuck.
For real?
Swear to God.
So you never seen a dyke?
I was lost as fuck. My cousin herself, she was a dyke. When she came, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way she dressed.
Right,
like, I didn't know
she
what.
Just like the boys?
Yeah,
the
like
boys?
a tomboy.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was looking at it like tomboy.
Right.
Because I'm a military kid.
Okay.
I wasn't around that shit.
So you travel a lot?
Yeah, my dad traveled a lot. We moved
yeah.
a couple, 3-4 states. That's it.
That's a lot that's still a lot.
Yeah, on average,
Growing
yeah.
Up, yeah.
But I was kept from a lot. So when I did get out here, you know what I'm saying, I was a little like, I was all in the hood, like, no lie. When I moved here, I was all in the hood, like, I was skipping school. I was, you know what I'm saying, doing shit like lean, smoking, all that shit because I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
A lot of people, they already know about it, you know what I'm saying, so they kind of had a choice to do it or not. I didn't know that shit.
Right.
I'm sneaking in the club and shit, like, because I wasn't able to go.
How old you were when you first got in the club? First time in the club?
Shit, I was like 16.
16?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So you had an ID?
So I had some people that I was hanging with, and they was like club promoting. So they used to come pick me up and like be like, yo, just like promote this, tell your friends about it, and I would ride with them. They'll let me in like before the club even open up.
So you're very mature for your age too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that also helps out too. You're very mature, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How old you were before you got in the club?
I didn't start clubbing until I graduated high school. I used to do like little parties, you know, they had little high school parties. I even hosted a party one time for my birthday, but like as far as clubbing, I never liked the scene. But once I graduated though,
I was clubbing.
Alter Ego days. I'm talking about, oh my
That was your
goodness.
favorite spot?
It was DJ Sally's, Out the Egos. I'm talking about me and my cousin Pancake used to be in there on stage faithfully.
Yeah.
Every
Mine was
weekend.
Cloud9.
Every weekend. We had came up to with little dance routines because we had to know the damn playlist by heart. Like, you know, just, I don't know, it was just, and then I got in my first 21 and Up club when I was like 20, but that's because I told them I was Pancake designated driver.
Oh my God.
But, and they was like, well, don't let me catch you drinking. You feel me? So I'm like, all right. I got caught a few times. They don't even lie. But he was like, all right, and I'm put your ass out. But, you know, like.
It was good for her.
But I stayed clubbing, though. Once I started, I kept clubbing.
That's
club,
pretty
club,
much
club,
how I
club,
go,
club.
yeah.
Club.
Because when I started, it was like every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Oh, when
Saturday.
I turned 21,
Yeah.
Monday night, 11, no, kickback. Tuesday night, 3DL. Wednesday, what
They was
was
open
Wednesday?
on Wednesday, 11. I was open on Wednesday, shit. Back to level 9 again on
No,
Wednesday.
not back then.
I don't know.
Wednesday, I don't think it was
So
nothing.
what was the difference like between going to a regular party and the club when y'all first start going? You know, when y'all used to go to parties and then y'all started going to club, and what was the difference?
Okay, so parties, like mostly it was be like house parties, or they'll get their Legion, like the American Legion or whatever and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It was just, I don't know, I guess because
It was no drinks.
that's just what was going
We had
on.
to
No
bring our own
drinking and
drinks.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 2:00 in the morning when it was closing
Right,
and stuff like that. So my mama, she started, you know, go ahead or whatever like that. But I know I felt a little bit better inside the club because when I started attending house parties, like one of my friends, my high school friends, he got killed in a house party. So that kind of like fucked me up a little bit. So I still kind of, you know, I was kind of skeptical about him. But then I started back going to him. You know, everybody, oh, kickback. Ooh, so we finna pull up at the kickback, you know, just chill or whatever. Then boom, another shoot. Like I done so many bullets. You get what I'm saying? Like dealing with parties. Like with the club, you have, they getting guns in there now. But that's just a lack of the security, or because people, you know, they be paying people, but you got a better chance.
They got security.
You got actual security at a club. Like I went from talking to this boy literally 5 minutes, walking past each other in the door. What's up, Pooda? Doo-doo-doo. Hey, Worm, what? Next thing you know, we hear gunshots. I had to learn by then, you don't never run where everybody else run. You run the opposite way.
Yeah.
So I done ran to the back room. Then when I'm leaving out, I see this man literally laid out, like, on the side of the house. He just like, help me. So I'm like, I'm looking like I was so stuck. So like, you feel me? Like I think that's what led me more to clubs than house parties, because I don't that's traumatizing. Like, yeah, no.
No,
And he ended up being my little boyfriend. He was in a wheelchair though, y'all.
Oh my.
What's that?
The reason why I
though. That one brought a lot of questions. I'm for real. He brought a lot of questions.
It's not funny.
So y'all were dating?
Yeah, we met. We met before he got shot. We had just really started talking like some weeks before he got shot.
Oh, that was
And then
so
boom,
nice.
he got shot. And I had, I used to go see him at the hospital and stuff. Then he went to like a therapy. Then he came back. He was in a wheelchair and stuff. I ain't know how I would.
Permanently?
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair permanently.
So let me ask, that's another question I want to ask. Okay, say like for instance, like y'all dating this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all been dating for at least a year, like about a year. Something tragically happened where he gets in a wheelchair permanently. Could you stay faithful for him for the rest of your life?
No.
Yes.
He said a year.
Yeah, I wasn't even talking to him. Let me tell you. She said no.
Y'all laughing at shit, I'm dead ass.
And she meant that. She meant that. But
why you saying no? You would leave him?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't leave him, but you said be faithful. Like, no. I'm sorry. I can only be honest. Like, that is not going to work because it's certain stuff that you would, like, probably want to be able to do that he maybe couldn't. Right. And it's not being mean or anything like that, but again, you said a year. So technically, I don't even know you that well. Yeah. I done been with somebody now for 8 years. Now, that's the only person that I will stay with if something happened to him. Yeah. Because we almost at 10. Right. But a year, I don't even know you like that. It take 2, 3, sometimes even 5 years to really, really get to know somebody. That is true. So there is no way a nigga that I'm talking to for a year, something happened to him, and I'm going to be faithful. I will always be there for you. If you allow me to, because you might be mad because I left your ass, I will be your friend. And I'll make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Anything he asks me for, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure he's straight because, I don't have a heart like that. But as far as relationship-wise, that shit ain't going to work. I love that honesty. For real. I love that honesty. That's real deep. That's, because you actually make it, that's just the root truth. Right. Just the honest truth. Because, I mean, guys, look at it on the guy perspective. If something happened to you, right, and your arms get chopped off or something like that,
they go find a bitch with arms.
I just was gonna tell you.
They go find a bitch with arms.
Ask a nigga and see what he say.
They gonna find a bitch with arms. They gonna leave.
Now he gonna lie.
But no, like
he gonna find a nigga with arms. That's just period.
But like, I feel like it's possible to be faithful because like I was really fucking with this man, and we ain't even know each. Like,
how old were you, Pooda?
I was 21.
Baby.
Oh, you were 21.
Yeah.
No ma'am.
I'm talking about y'all like. I was 20, like, we vibe so good. I got a good heart. And I ain't gonna even say just cause my gut, but we got along so good. Like, at first, I used to be like, it worked. You get what I'm saying? You wanna know if it worked. Right. It worked. So why would I not be, if it worked? You get what I'm saying?
And then, like, he can't walk?
Yeah, he can't walk.
So you had to put him in the bed?
No, that's the thing. Once they get used to it, you feel me? That motherfucker move fast. He swift. You get what I'm, like, he get in and out. You get use the bathroom on his own. So it wasn't like the most I would do is like if we have to go up steps or something. Like you feel me? I stayed down. Like I'ma pull you up steps. You my nigga, so I'ma pull you up the steps. You my nigga, so I'ma roll you in Applebee's. Like you my nigga. Most of the time he'll roll himself. I just walk behind him. Like you know what I'm saying? But what they lack it down here, it was better up the way. You get what I'm saying? So.
She's a great person, y'all. Like,
and it's crazy because he was the thought on wheels. I was the one being faithful.
Don't be mad at me, y'all.
Thought on wheels. He was the thought, and I call him that to this day.
I don't have any problem with anybody who's in a wheelchair or anything.
He
like
was
that.
a thought on wheels.
It just can't be a relationship.
He was. He was. I almost rocked him out his wheelchair one time.
Y'all got us.
So that shit shows that it doesn't matter who doesn't matter who it is. No one's safe from being cheated.
Right. Whether you have a disability
because he cheated on me. Right. See how that go? It flipped.
So be the ones you feel sorry for. Be the ones that
I ain't even feel sorry for the man.
No, I'm talking about the outside people see a situation.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because like they see you might be doing something, they feel sorry for him, thinking that you did him wrong because of his condition.
Yeah, but no, it was him. And my dog though, that was him. Free you, Aaron. Free you.
Girl,
that was definitely him. That was definitely him. It was definitely him. Cause he was. It was a thought, bro.
I'm weak. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm weak. This is the most funnest interview I ever did in my life.
Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Like,
you can only get the real out of us, man. That's why I love her, though. Like,
yeah. Okay, so I know there was plenty of guys that was trying to talk to you because they thought that, well, she talked to a guy in a wheelchair. I know I can get her, that type of thing. So how did you,
when I really fuck with somebody, like, I tell somebody, I be like, look, I'm dealing with somebody, so I'm going to just fall back. I really fall back. I can be faithful. I'm a faithful type of person. That's why I don't do relationships too funny, because if I'm in one, I'm all in.
Right.
When I ain't in one.
What's the longest? What's the longest you've been in a relationship?
8 years.
8 years.
My longest was 5 years on and off, and that was my first.
Okay.
I ain't had no relationship past a year or two.
Too.
I don't think.
I'm faithful too. I was just saying, he asked me a question, so I don't want y'all to text you.
Had to clean that up.
So,
please clean that up.
Oh, please, we don't need nobody head between the wash and dryer. You understand? We do not.
For real. I'm weak. Okay.
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can everybody get in contact with y'all and on social media?
My Facebook name, official Pooda K, Pooda K. My Instagram name, official_Pooda_K. What other social media I got? My YouTube channel is official Pooda K. I haven't been on Twitter or anything lately. I think I'm gonna bring that one back up.
I don't know how to work Twitter.
Yeah,
I can't get into it.
Yeah, but mainly Instagram, Facebook. I'm probably more responsive on Facebook than Instagram, but I'm trying to lean more towards Instagram than Facebook. But maybe but Facebook right now is the best way.
What you think the most popping app right now?
I would say Instagram. Music wise, like. Because Facebook really supposed to be family oriented, stuff like that. But Instagram is better for like
around you, like who you went to school with, or you might find other people because they're suggested friends. But when we first started Facebook, once you put your school in, it bring up all the people who you went to school with. So you add your classmates, you know what I'm saying? Then you can find your family members, people that you used to know, and then everything else just came together, years on. When you meet people, they be like, oh, what's your Facebook? But when you first start, it'd be those close knit people. So it is more like. She said kind of like family friend oriented. Instagram is more worldwide. Like, yes, everybody does have Facebook, but as many times I just try to put on Facebook to find people elsewhere, they don't bring up nobody but people overseas.
Right.
I don't find nobody damn else. So yeah.
What type of situation is Snap?
I love Snapchat. That is my
I think Snapchat is like instant, like for the moment. Like you do like the stories and stuff. Hours, so yeah. It's just for that moment. You don't catch it them 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah, out of there.
If you want to see
and don't screenshot my shit because I'm going to see it.
And she going to block you.
And I'm going to block you.
Period. If you want to see what I got going on for the day, add me on Snapchat because I pretty much add on Snapchat and put like everything throughout my day on there. But I am on Instagram, the Missterious one. And Missterious is, because I be having to spell it out, MISSTERIOUS. It's a link in my bio for my YouTube, so you can just click that on Instagram and it'll take it to my YouTube. And Facebook, I got 5,000 friends, so catch me on Instagram.
Follow her. Follow the music page. You can follow it, because don't you got the music page in your page?
Yes. It's Missterious.
Yeah.
Bet. Any love y'all want to shout out?
Shout out to my dancers, Mystical Diamonds. Shout out to my assistant, Rhonda J. Y'all, she is over here in the cut, looking all fine and stuff. Shout out to J.Paul for letting us come do this interview. And just shout out to everybody that supports the Real Raw Real Nasty movement. It's a long time coming, and it's only been, almost a year, but blood, sweat, and tears go into this shit. So outside of all the jokes and, just laughing and having a good time, If you're going to support this shit, be a real supporter. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit be genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I will definitely fuck with you for you. But if it ain't genuine, keep that shit from around me. Period.
Yeah. You know, shout out to my family. My little brother Free, little Chris home, y'all. Shout out to my daddy because that's who started me with this music stuff. Like, we got a whole studio at home. So, you know, long live walk, you know, free the guys, all that, you know. I love y'all. Pooda K, bitch.
And shout out to Pooda K because that's my girl.
And shout out to Missterious. And guess what? Fuckboy. That
dropping soon.
Soon.
Listening party September 27th.
27th. Oh, I scratched your leg. I'm sorry.
It's lit, y'all. This how we is all day, every day. Like, y'all definitely gotta fuck with us for real. It's lit.